Hey guys, Copen here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an automatic sugarcane farm. This farm design is pretty efficient and doesn't require any rails or minecart hoppers. The farm is expandable and stackable. The farm is also lossless and will collect all drops without losing any. So let's go ahead and go over the material list. Okay, so here are the materials that you're going to need. This is a loose list of materials. You're going to need about a few stacks of everything on this list. The items are any building block. I use deep slate bricks, but any will do. Hoppers, chests, pistons, observers, redstone dust, any glass blocks. I use the black ones, but they're not required. It just looks nice. Sugarcane, water buckets. It's best to make an infinite water source close by as well. And lastly, mud. The mud is very important as items can pass through the mud into the hoppers. So none of the sugarcane will get stuck and lost when harvesting. All right, so that should cover all the basics. So let's go ahead and get started with the farm. All right, so the first thing you want to do is get your storage done. So you're going to take some chests and just place them down. It doesn't really matter how many you do, however big you want to make the storage. I'm just going to go ahead and do 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then go up here and do 7 more, just like that, and then make them double chests across here, and then go ahead and get your hoppers and place hoppers connected to them on the top and the bottom. And then you're going to come up here and make a filter system so that it'll filter from one side to the other. And place it over here. Oops. Just like that. And then you're going to want to come over top just like this. And I think a good amount to do is about 20. So we'll just start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. And then we're going to come over here and place, place just like that up top. And then come all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then we're going to come over here. That's where the water is going to be. Place it underneath like that, just like that. And then go all the way across, just like that. And then come all the way across on the bottom as well. And then make sure you place it on the sides so the water doesn't overflow. Then get your water bucket and come all the way across like that. And then get your building blocks again and place them over top of the water just like this. And then get your pistons, placing them on top of the building block just like this. And then get your observers, placing them on top of the pistons just like this. And then go back to your building blocks, place them across the back of the pistons just like this. And then get your redstone, come in the back behind the observers just like so. And then you're going to need to block off the drops. Come across here. And then this is where the glass would come into play. Make sure you go high enough that the sugarcane, when it gets harvested, hits that and goes down to the hoppers. Come all the way across with the glass. Like I said, it doesn't have to be glass. I just think it looks nice. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the glass right here. Alright, now that the glass is placed, and finish up the sides with building blocks on each side. That side's done. Make sure to do this side as well, so they don't fall out on the sides. Okay, go ahead and get your sugarcane and place it down across on top of the mud. And that way, when it grows up to the third level, the observer detects it, it'll break the pistons and harvest 2 of them and leave the bottom one right there, and it'll regrow. So let's go ahead and do just like this. Speed up the time just to show you how this works. You see they'll grow up like that. And then it gets harvested. And then they'll come down here into the chest like that. And like I said, this farm is stackable, so I'll go ahead and build another row of this just to show you what it looks like when it's stacked up. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it is stacked up. And like I said, you could go as high as you want. I just did 2 just to show you. And it grows up like that, and it just goes and gets collected, and then comes down here in the chest, just like so. And then you can just like fill around like I did, just to make it so that like the redstone's not showing and stuff. But that's basically it. That is the sugarcane farm. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Take it easy.